invested billions and billions.
Reminder that the Jewish Anti-Defamation League, that's what it used to be called, turned into just the ADL. And it was started up by covering up somebody that they ended up blaming this grape on a black dude, I think. But I think it was originally a Jewish guy who did it, allegedly. And so the Jewish Anti-Defamation League was formulated to cover up the bad PR that they were getting because of that attack.
Upgrades to security. Jewish community shouldn't have to be paying for it. We have to pay for our own.
Such an ugly, bro, look at it. That looks like a sleep paralysis demon. Speaking about Magnet, bro, look at him. Literal demon. All right, behave in the chat because we're farming a YouTube video reaction out of this. This is Harrison Smith's video. I might get blank for
Fire
this.
Bronson! Wah! Fire Bronson! Now! Wah! The star! Bronson is a W!
No, relax.
Revolution coming. I tend to steer it along with the achievement of a broader peace. When history is within reach.
Behave, chat.
So what Israel is fighting here is not merely a seven-front war, but an eight-front war.
For the Jews against Rome.
Rome and Jerusalem clashed over values with a great tragedy for the Jewish people.
Well, we lost that one. We have to win the next one.
But the new...
So who's the modern day Rome? If they lost the last one, who's the Rome of today that Netanyahu needs to beat? Is it America? Because if so, looking at the Epstein file, man, them niggas is winning.
Rome, the United States.
Jews against Rome.
We stopped playing defense and have moved to offense.
The weapons change over time. You can't fight today with swords. That doesn't work very well.
But we need the kind of genius that manufactured Apollo gold pagers and infiltrated Hezbollah for over a decade.
This is, Jonathan Greenblatt, the CEO of the ADL, Anti-Defamation League, that have written many articles about me trying to ruin my life. This is what I'm up against. Overt anti-Semitic and extreme anti-Israel rhetoric continues to spike after the U.S. strikes Iran nuclear sites. So, okay. Trump says no new wars, then we bomb Iran, and the ADL writes about anti-Semitism, and pushback is bad.
To prepare for this battle.
But we have to fight with the weapons that apply to the battlefields in which we're engaged. And the most important ones are the social media.
Because the next war will be decided based on how Israel and its allies perform online as much as offline.
This is the eighth front, the disinformation campaign.
It is actually this eighth front where our enemies believe they can actually defeat the Jews.
Why does he have it in the center of his head? Usually it's supposed to cover the bald spot. This nigga got, he got it like a pancake on the top of his head. Bloop. Does this where it go? I don't think it goes here, right?
State.
This is the kind of ingenuity and inventiveness that have always been a hallmark of the state of Israel, that have always been a characteristic of the Jewish people. I know we can do it.
A lot of this is done with money.
Invested billions and billions.
Reminder that the Jewish Anti-Defamation League, that's what it used to be called, turned into just the ADL. And it was started up by covering up somebody that they ended up blaming this grape on a black dude, I think. But I think it was originally a Jewish guy who did it, allegedly. And so the Jewish Anti-Defamation League was formulated to cover up the bad PR that they were getting because of that attack.
Millions of dollars in the information battlefield.
Money of NGOs, vast. Money of governments, vaster.
We prohibit harmful stereotypes about Jewish people, such as claims that Jews control financial, political, or media institutions.
Jeffrey Epstein. I represent the Rothschilds. Jeffrey Epstein. Jews work in finance because the goy do all the heavy lifting in the real world, allegedly. In the Epstein files, let the goyim work do all the heavy lifting. We're just gonna back off and just make money from shorting and stocks.
You're damn right we're gonna cancel them and deplatform them.
Wow. We're gonna cancel and deplatform the Republican Jewish coalition. We're damn right, after like complaining about woke cancel culture for so many years. And this is the guy who had his arm around Trump and said, Trump's the first Jewish president. And Trump goes, it's true. It's true. I'm the first Jewish president. I'm a good guy. Mark Levin.
Damn right we're going to cancel them and deplatform them.
We monitor them online, social media, messaging apps, video games, cryptocurrency.
Hitler.
Wow. Okay. Well, fucking hell. So they get mad when you say that there's overwhelming control. And then Jonathan Greenblatt says, it's funny, he will say that the same things he's saying are anti-Semitic, but also saying on stage. You're an anti-Semite if you say it, Goy. But when Jonathan Greenblatt said, we're monitoring your video games, your bank accounts, your crypto, your pee, your poop, we're spying on you.
Admirers, Stalin admirers, Jew haters,
Podcasts, short form video, Wikipedia, LLM.
American haters, Churchill haters.
We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI.
You think your stupid little podcast is going to change the world like hell it is?
Social.
Wow, who's he talking about here? Your stupid little pot. He's just up here seething. It's just, oh my God.
You think your stupid little podcast is going to change the world like hell it is?
Social media. This is the new battlefield.
You don't get to wrap your psychotic, mental, unhinged Nazi.
We do not allow Holocaust denial and distortion.
And the most important purchase that is going on right now is
TikTok.
TikTok. TikTok. Number.
Secured. They got it done. They got it done. Controlled by Larry Ellison now. No longer in the hands of the Chinese. They know the Goyim love TikTok more than anything. That's where all the Goyim are at. Scrolling on TikTok. Been saying TikTok was slop for years. I never have it. I don't know if you guys still scroll on it, but unbelievable. You're saying IG Reels are better? Bro, just in general, try to limit the short form that you put into your brain, Goy. Yeah, IG Reels are slightly better, but a lot of my guys are getting banned on TikTok too.
For every 30 minutes that someone watches TikTok, they become 17% more anti-Semitic.
Bang! Bang! Anti-Semitism is bad, but I like the cheese drinking about it.
So you have TikTok just smashing our young people's brains all day long with video
Goy talk
of carnage in Gaza.
And so we really have a TikTok problem.
Because
the reason they got so upset about TikTok is because that's where all the Free Palestine people were discussing the genocide. All the leftists are Free Palestine. So for once, they say the horseshoe theory. Far left and far right. The far right they call Nazis, the far left they call communists. They're like, oh wait, Israel's the issue.
Anything that we try to say to them, they are hearing it through this wall of carnage, and I sound obscene.
Anti-Zionism is just Jew hatred.
We made a change.
We updated.
Anti-Zionism is just Jew hatred. You see that, Hassan Piker? Oh, he's like literally a Nazi, dude. They're putting you in the same category, dum-dum.
Our policies
to designate the use of the term Zionist,
to recognize that the term Zionist
as a proxy for a protected attribute
can be used as a proxy for Jews and Israelis
as hate speech.
Why can't Israel be doing some sort of, counterintelligence?
Right now, the ADL is co-writing Sunday school curriculum.
Information warfare like this.
It's building the technology to train the LLMs more effectively.
Like psychological operations in America.
As part of a robust framework to combat anti-Semitism, we have industry-leading policies designed with the safety of the Jewish community in mind.
You're right, we control the media. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to bitch on Twitter? Like, okay.
Oh my God. Are you trying to confirm the stereotypes? You're saying self-report, like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, what are you going to... Can you remember it was anti-Semitic to say Jews control the media? Now he's like, yeah, what are you going to fucking do about it? Yeah, we do, yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, we're going to control more of the media.
And working with OpenAI.
Holy fuck, bro. It's so in your face.
With Alphabet, with Anthropic, with Meta, with Microsoft. We are working with them now to train the LLMs.
We also have, I think, over 24 Jewish organizations that are constantly feeding us intelligence and information.
So number one, we measure and track. Number two, we monitor and disrupt. We have a whole apparatus. I have 40 analysts working full-time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, monitoring extremists.
Monitoring campuses, digital networks.
Chad, am I cooked? Am I cooked? Am I? Yes. Hey, Mossad. Hey, tech teams in Israel. How you doing? We're just some goys. Just a couple goys hanging out. We're just a couple goyim. We're just here streaming. Not causing any harm. Don't hate anybody. Just a couple goyim. Goy lives matter.
Activist groups and public officials.
We have several PhDs on staff. We have a network of academics and scholars we work with around the country.
I've talked to the leaders of AI in the world, and you ask yourself, there's so many blessings in this, but there could be a curse.
First thing a country needs to do is to unify all of their data.
This is the new owner of TikTok.
So it can be consumed and used by the AI model.
Yeah, why is the AI banning this stuff? Why? Can we get rid of that in the AI mod? Can a goyim live? Can a goyim live? Why do they keep banning goy?
We need to invest in intelligence to understand who are the anti-Semites, who's funding them, what's their plans, who are the leaders. And then once we have that, we can define who is an enemy we can attack.
You have to take all of your healthcare data, your diagnostic data, your genomic data. We have to take all of this data we have in our country and move it into a single, if you will, unified data platform.
Once we have all this information, we need to empower and mobilize an ecosystem of many organizations that we can...
Israeli-American Council. And the whole purpose of that is just to benefit Israel.
Incentivize them to work together, to share, and to fight against our common enemies.
Mobilizing millions of people, of allies that are quietly by our side.
Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on.
You know, anti-Semites, most of these people running...
How, this is so dystopian. It's so 1984 COVID, and this is just what we live in. It's, you know, a couple years ago, all this was conspiracy theory, and it's just right in your face publicly.
You know, anti-Semites, most of these people running around, we're not going to win their hearts and minds because they don't have hearts and they don't have minds. So, you know...
The goyim don't have hearts and minds.
How are we going to...
Look at his face, bro. Look at his face. Just look at him. Look at that chin fat.
There's no reason to think we're ever going to convince them, but we can deport them, we can put them in jail, we can make...
We can't convince them, but we can criminalize them, deport them. Oh my...
Their lives miserable, we can cut off their funding.
You've got all these conspiracy things.
Criminalize you for speech, bro.
There is online going on and on and on about how, you know, if you try and say anything, if you try and do anything against Jews, they're going to come after you.
We have featured more than 1,000 anti-Semites.
And they're going to destroy you and take away your business, and therefore you have to be really, really scared.
These Jew haters have faced real consequences, including firings, suspensions, and expulsions.
I can hear the song just start playing in my head, and you know what it is. It's building up the more this video plays.
And it's kind of
stop saying this stupid shit in my chat, bro. Stop. I'm gonna time you out for a bit. Stop, bro. You're reflecting terribly upon me. You're playing into their hand. Don't say that stuff. Don't say that. It's stupid. I'm gonna time you out for a bit. On timeout, Sharpies.
Never come true.
We will shine a light on you that will follow you for the rest of your life. When you look for a job, when you look for a spouse, when you look for a nanny, when you look for anything.
And I love that. I love it.
We remove hate speech against Zionists when these harmful stereotypes about Jews are invoked.
In the past 12 months, ADL's filed more lawsuits than in the prior 112 years.
Over the week, I'm gonna sue you. Oh, Elijah Schaefer. Hey, good to see him. Hope he's okay.
And I received concerning news that I was being sued for $5 million.
Vicious, communist, racist, Jew-hating, Israel-bashing monster.
Defendant frequently posts anti-Israel rhetoric accusing Israel of controlling the United States and its politicians.
We at the ZOA will fight these dangerous and monstrous lies with all of our hearts and souls. No appeasement, no conciliation, only a war against this racist hatred of the Jewish people.
When there is a war, it doesn't matter who your enemy is. You need to destroy their offspring to prevent them from creating more offspring.
Oh my God. Allahu Akbar!
Hatred of the Jewish people.
When there is a war, it doesn't matter who your enemy is. You need to destroy their offspring to prevent them from creating more offspring.
What you try to do is you want to corral your victim, but in fact, your countries are the victim. So you dehumanize a group of people in human society, and you prepare them for the kill, for the butchery.
A government can do in 2 months more than any organization can do in its lifetime.
The J7 is comprised of the 7 largest diaspora communities. We meet every other week via Zoom to share information, to share best practices.
And we're running everything all the time, from focus groups to attitudinal surveys to like randomized controlled trials to identify what interventions work most effectively.
Finally, we have meetings that are some off the record, some on the record, with world leaders in which we share.
Shout out to Harrison Smith. This is a really great video.
Our community's concerns and call for action.
The entire education system in this country, from K through 12 in colleges, must be reformed.
But it's time to limit the First Amendment in order.
His name is Shlomo. He doesn't even sound like, how are you in America? Your name is Shlomo Kramer. Shlomo Kramer. That sounds anti-Semitic on its own. We need to limit the free speech. The arrogance, bro. The absolute arrogance to come to this country and say that.
Amendment in order to protect it.
The way we solve anti-Semitism is pretty goddamn simple.
Take control over what they are saying.
Send their ass to jail. It's not complicated.
And quickly before it's too late.
We're monitoring political Islamists and Christian nationalists, all of them. And then we train. We're the largest trainer of law enforcement in America. Extremism hate. We train 20,000 officers every year.
Try that again.
We're here because of the comments made online about the Jewish community.
We deeply value our partnership with law enforcement. We've been working with them literally since the FBI was founded in the 1930s.
Is that your account?
That guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians, that can probably incite somebody to do something radical. That's all we're here to talk about. I would think, to refrain from posting things like that.
We are going to have a whole division within the office of the Special Envoy to combat anti-Semitism that is going to work on technology.
We must take all of our technological expertise and all of our available resources.
I know about every streamer should react to this. You guys should send this video right here. Here's the link. We should pin it in chat, and then we'll go repin the TTS. You guys should force every streamer to react to this video, because it's like, it's not propaganda or anything. It's just what I love about this edit. They're just using their words. This is exactly what's going on. Yeah, so spread this around. Great video.
To develop methods to launch and win a significant counter-information campaign.
The products of our technical capacities, and sometimes technical and intelligence genius, and we're happy to do it.
The office is going to be revamped entirely to be one of the highest profile offices in the State Department.
Because it's not working. Too many young people have never heard of the Holocaust.
The only solution right now is for the governments to decide that
all the Jews are
a protected minority. That means that the government will be obliged to provide the security.
Upgrades to security. Jewish community shouldn't have to be paying for it. We have to pay for our own.
Such an ugly, bro. Look at it. That looks like a sleep paralysis demon. Speak about Magen, bro. Look at him. Look at him. Literal demon. Like, he literally looks like a demon.
Gods? Are you serious?
To fund the institutions, culture, and that everybody in Europe will learn about the Jewish contribution and why they should cherish Jewish presence.
All your synagogues, all your shuls, all paid for. Everything. Everything that you need is paid for. I, for one, as a Jewish leader, will no longer talk about anti-Semitism in isolation from Israel. It's what we want immediately. If you ask any Jew, what do you want? What do you want? No more protests. No more protests.
You can't even what happened to democracy and free speech?
I'm not an anti-Semite. I just don't like the government of Bibi Netanyahu. No.
That's literally exactly what Tristan Tate said.
You're a Jew hater.
Okay, well, there you go.
Would a group be banned
if it accuses Israel of genocide or apartheid.
If those criteria are satisfied, then that is the case.
Any candidate running for a seat in this building, whether for Congress or Senate, we will target them as they target us. Accordingly, we will start a fund to help their opponents.
Yeah, you're right. I see people saying Free Palestine. Bro, every streamer that says Free Palestine has to watch this video on stream. I'm so sick of them saying that without knowing what's going on at all, or why that exists, or why that slogan is so important. This is why. This video proves it. Every streamer who says Free Palestine needs to watch this on stream. Repin the TTS 10.
Already in Q1, hedge funds get set up in Israel so we can become another capital of finance. I'll argue we will beat London within a short decade as the second capital of finance. It's going to be New York as a gateway to America, Hong Kong a gateway to China, Dubai a gateway to Southeast Asia, and Israel as a gateway to other parts of the world.
So we heard earlier about
He's just explaining how to take over the world.
A mission, a goal to bring 1 million immigrants to Israel.
History has proven that when a country starts with allowing anti-Semitism, the results are not kind to that country.
I want to make a warning to somebody else, and that's American Gentiles. The minute your country is taken over by anti-Semitism, the minute you start to be a country that's not blessing Israel but cursing Israel, you have begun the process of shrinking away from your empire.
And you can decide, you can stay here in New York.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
From your empire.
And you can decide, you can stay here in New York in a declining empire, or you can come to Israel, which is part of the rising middle of the world, which is moving south.
Yeah, no, so what the mission is now to get all Jews. That's why he's targeting New York. There's so many Jews here. They want all Jews to take over Greater Israel.
South and east. That's what I encourage you to do.
Our faith in the American project itself has been shaken. The only serious answer to this challenge is to believe again that being Jewish is the most important thing in the world.
When we're kicked out of America and America, the whole thing is done, the whole American Jewish project is done, we're gonna be fine.
For decades,
the American Jewish Project. That's all we are to them.
American society allowed Jews to live normal lives. This was a pleasant holiday from our destiny. The holiday is over.
The Western culture that stands against the Jews is going down. The West will survive only if it decides to love itself and if it decides to love us, the Jewish people.
They rapping like the guy Ye made a song about. They rap trolling media, committing genocide, pushing propaganda, banning people with different views.
It's funny, when Ye says it or if I say it, you get banned, debanked, threaten to take your kids, but they say it, it's just part of their, like they're saying the same stuff on stage.
Are not normal. We never really were.
And now that Israel has turned the entire geopolitical situation on its head, our job in the diaspora is to leverage those wins and win here. Do to our enemies here what Israel did to its enemies there.
And to the world, I say this: history will not remember those who merely denounced hatred in polite language. History will remember those who acted.
This is a small bunch of wannabe Nazis. That's what they are.
Anti-Semitism is pure evil.
If we have to hunt you down the way they hunted down Nazis for decades, we will find you.
Chat. Be honest, chat. Be honest. Should I just kiss the wall? Should I just give up? Should I just give up? Kiss the wall? Tap out? Like, what am I going up? Like, what am I doing here? Why? What if I just take the gambling deal, start botting, kiss the wall, go back to the clubs and tap dance? Should I just tap dance? Should I just tap dance? Obviously not. We don't stop till we die. We don't stop till we I'd rather die before I kiss that wall.
Your identities, we will find you, we will achieve justice.
I think we're at the cusp of a new age, because I think that we will achieve the expansion of peace, I think that we are in a new age because I think that the possibilities of technology, with their risks, especially in AI, but with their positive benefits,
Regulated?
are enormous.
Why is social media regulated? Who's regulating social media? And the rest of this video is like, we're going to put you in jail, deplatform you, cancel you. Regulated? What? Nelk boys? Why are the Nelk guys regulated, Nelk guys? Burger King? I love Burger King and I love Goy Talk. I go on the Goy Talk every day. Nelk guys, every time I open on my phone, I unregulated and go on the Goy Talk just like you, Goyim. I'm just like you, Goy. I have my Burger King, my spaghetti. I eat the fry French. I love the King Burger. I love a Mac Big.
In every field, I mean, from agriculture to health to transportation and I think that we are together. We can lead this and become not a secondary power, but a primary power.
That we can become a primary power. Man, these people took my kids from me, then they froze my bank account. I got so much anger in me. Shout out to Harrison Smith, great video, banger video. Banger video. Wake up, everybody. Wake up, Goyim. Wake up, Goyim.